Okay, this is the N-Ray Range portion of On a Trail of a Traitor. We are up in the northwest. Up from Matriarch's Mercy, we just went straight northwest, little slight detour, and came up here. Check the description for timestamps, because I'll timestamp. We have at least 2 Pitchball cards. The N-Ray Gadget, a couple of other things. So check those out.
That's gotta be the N-Ray range. I'm looking forward to having some world. Let's wreck him! Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Over here!
Free hole in the head! I'm the one you need to worry about!
I just got this weapon too, and it's clearly not as good as I thought it was. Thought it might be. Okay, so that's where we're gonna exit out of. Plasma charge. Alright, let's head on in.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use 1 or 2 as an example to the rest.
That's Aza. Just got her. Okay, if you have lockpick 5. Bit cartridge.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends.
Kinetic pulse redistributor. When damaged by an enemy in melee, this mod stuns all nearby enemies for 8 seconds. Give me a second. See if I can't craft this. Okay, put it on a ritual mask that also has 80% recharge rate. So now, if anybody hits me, buoy for them. Okay.
0.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by, is it 30 or, oh, hello.
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing.
There's a cultist behind you. Wait, surely she isn't with you.
Sooner she and I can both be gone.
Fine. Just please keep her away from me.
Here's a trauma kit.
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body.
Do you know where Victor Clemens is?
Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse.
Where is he? Perhaps his conscience is bothering him.
What would he have weighing on his conscience? It's his work that has him under more pressure than an atmospheric piston cylinder. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes, I'm sure you'll kill them quite well.
Alright. Did the cultists do all of this?
People like your friend here have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
They're invisible cultists? Melee 3. That's fine. I'll just randomly fire my weapons until I hit something.
You can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are unlikely to be sporting with you.
You're saying they're completely invisible?
Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's
Yes.
a shame the facility
Yes,
is in
there
shambles.
is.
We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. If I'm still alive in a week, I'll put in a suggestion to the presiding bishop that N-ray scanners be standard issue. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals, and the N-ray is given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it.
Okay.
I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait here and try to prevent my wounds from reopening.
Okay, we're going to follow the electricity. Well, I'm going to loot that guy really fast. Okay, they're in here, but we can't see them. You can see the stuff moving, though. They're in there.
There's the N-ray scanning device the scientist was talking about.
The rift is my gateway to transcendence.
Okay. Use this device to see enemies, wires, and traps through walls. It also detects invisible threats. When used in combat, you gain additional critical hit chance.
Quietly is the key.
Okay, so it should have auto-filled in on your whale. Make sure it's active. L1. There they are. And now they're gone. Make sure I have everything.
Our only salvation
Hostiles,
lies
Nick.
in annihilation.
Oh, for goodness sake, I hit them. You have to wear it to loot them. Okay, so now we have to get the power back on. Arsonist gas mask. Plasma charge. The N-ray scanner allows you to view wires through walls. Following them often leads you to sources that power objects such as doors, traps, and hazards. So we're going to put it on. And we want to open that door. So I'm going to follow the line back. This one. Follow that line to this one. To that one.
That should do it. Let's get on with the
All right, so now the powered line is purple and the unpowered line is pink. So you can sort of see it came from here. I just went backwards.
You've opened the way forward. Very good. I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult to see.
Okay. We'll unbar this.
Locked and loose. Just get the signal.
Straight at them.
Oh, that's nice. So not all of them are invisible. Clearly some of them are.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Seeking sanctuary.
Hit me in. Let me out.
Hang on, I don't have any ammunition.
Curse you for keeping the masses in.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
How did you get behind me? All right, hang on, because I think there was a dead body. Yeah, here. It's a little awkward to get used to having... Sometimes you have to wear it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes they're invisible, sometimes they're not. And you're never really sure until you, like, look around. And by then the meter's, like, half gone. So it takes a little bit of practice. Contraption's internals seem jerry-rigged, as if they were hastily assembled from scrap components and wires. Beyond that, you can't gauge much about it.
That's a Glorious Dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
So I can't destroy it? Alright. You'd think I would be able to, like, interact with it, or...
Looks like some kind of communication device.
Killing traitors is quite fun, is it not?
Guess not. Last time I came here, when a practice round, I had Inez, so I didn't experience that part. Okay, here is our first Tossball card, Marco Miranda. Marco Miranda. +5 max health.
Everything must be protected before it can become everything.
Archivist Clemens.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
Oh wait, personal log. Incident notes. Wiley's calculations. I got them all. Okay. Uncover further correspondence from Newell.
Our only salvation lies in annihilation.
Okay.
The rift is my gateway to transcend pendulous killing tool who has isolated you from my hand. Oh, dare you my attention with your distantness?
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
How dare you?
Intentional.
Understand true transcendence. I have power unto the architect. You cannot threaten one who welcomes obliteration.
I spy my nemesis and I am in a hostile combatant.
Straight at me!
Chili Hood? Chili Hood?
My piety is the key. Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage.
Why don't you unlock the door and come out, sprat?
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Advancing our beliefs are unerring.
best friends are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
What happened with his experiment?
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
I'm surprised any of the cultists survived a close encounter with N-rays.
Survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order.
All right.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Got anything for looting before I go on? Crisis defenses, screws, a dragoon helmet. All right. Snipe, springs, magnet. Silenced plasma pistol. Daily tasks. Project report. Only for use in espionage and espionage adjacent activities. You are scientists and soldiers, not a collection of adolescent hooligans. Cultist armor. Alright, give me a second. Okay. Have my ammo. Some more mines.
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Okay, we are going to use this to get through. There are unseen things here. So we're going to go a little bit of ways to let it recharge. And there is one spot that is constantly triggered by something that's actually not there. I think it's a glitch. But we'll get to it. It's at the bottom of the walkway. So here's our next Pitchball card. Sound Martilik. And a bit cartridge. Plus 1% damage? Oh, here it is. Here we go. Hacker. Okay. So we have like bombs here and concussion mines there. Do I have explosives 5? Can I get explosives 5? I can. I don't have the perk to pick them up, though. I can't get that perk yet. Okay. Now, this one is different. You can see the little posts. Disarm that. That refers to that right there. This guy. How did you guys get over there so fast? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going down. I'm actually going down. I got so distracted by the bombs. Okay, so this is the one that is like semi-broken. Every time I stand there, regardless of whether or not there's anything there or not, it'll still explode. So I'm going to give it a second. Okay, last time I was here, no matter what I did over here, it exploded. Like, even if it wasn't here. So if you run into this, just know that you did get rid of it, and it's just sort of like a glitch.
Spy, move!
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been pursued. The time for that is over. Please.
Okay, so if you have, I think it's hack, and we'll run into it. If you have hack, you can turn it off pretty early. I don't have hack, so we have to go a different way. Oh god, I just landed almost. I was so close. There, hack 3. Unseal maintenance hatch to hack 3. Which you don't... I don't really know what the maintenance hatch is. I thought it just turned it off, but...
Knew you had my back.
Too close. Oh, I bet this is maintenance hatch. I'm betting this is maintenance hatch right here. Yeah, it's sealed. This is it right here. So if you have hack 3, you can go underneath this whole thing and just completely avoid all of it. Unfortunately, not for us. Okay. Yeah, not enough time. Get out of my way. Alright, so there was a landmine here. That's okay. Didn't kill me. We're alright. There we go. I am so getting the perk that allows me to pick those up. Because concussive mines are very nice. Dang it.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have anticipated this. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia.
I should have had another gun.
We must both die.
Okay, he's gonna like run at you and he has an explosive vest on and I don't know if the biomass gun that I'm pretty sure I have active is gonna do well. Stand down, nobody needs to get hurt.
I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge to sway me. I cannot allow this. I cannot allow our efforts to be in vain. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth.
Couldn't you have killed yourself before I walked in here?
The time for talk ends forever!
Oh, I don't have it. I do have a different gun. So just shoot him really fast. Alright, maintenance hatch key. And we're still looking for correspondence from Newell. Oh, you only need lockpick 1 for this. Okay, advanced decryption key. Go ahead and grab that. Plasma grenades. Compact round. Plasma charge. N radiated. So I think everybody should get this. Whenever you take damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional N-ray damage and automatically become camouflaged. Whenever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you become camouflaged automatically, but take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. Camouflage is invisible to enemies and deal bonus damage. Cooldown is 30 seconds. I don't know. If I don't know, I'm just going to reject it. But I don't really know that one. The way I read it is there's a 5% chance of becoming camouflaged if you get hit. But instead of, like, if for every 5% damage, you actually take 10%. Like, you take an extra 5%.
We've
that's
killed
like
every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't
I already
among
take too
them.
much damage. Hierarch? Well, we need to find them.
Cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing the life of Hierarch Ziegler is definitely our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
Okay. This is good because I'm still missing a computer.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Okay.
I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
Dawn of glorious betrayal. Alright, give me a second, and I'm gonna go find the missing computer with Newell's stuff on it. Okay, so I did not find anything else regarding information, correspondence from Abbott Newell. I think it just means what I interpreted as I missed something here is actually there's other correspondence under the umbrella of On the Trail of the Traitor. So we just have more to do. With that in mind, though, before we leave, I did want to point out that I did miss something. If you are doing melee, here is an experimental melee weapon. It's Science 5, Melee 5, or Observation 3 will get you into it. Looks kind of nice, kind of interesting. Deadly. Alright, so let's go ahead and take off, because we'll grab a lockbox as well on our way out. Okay. This lockbox? Scrutinizer's Eye Piece. It is a helmet. Well, it's not really a helmet, it's an eyepiece, but it falls into the helmets. We'll go check that out at the ship. There you are. And then there's a mural piece. Find the other mural pieces. Art enthusiast perk upgraded. Art enthusiast 2. XP from companion skills plus 4%. Okay, we're back out. Let's go check out the lockbox. Here we go. Scrutinizer's Eye Piece. Needs 6 keys, 40% energy recharge rate, critical exploit, plus 30% chance against weak enemies. Strong enemies become weak 5% sooner. Nice. Scrutinizer's Eye Piece. There you go. There's the N-ray, everything, and the mural piece, the lockbox, and there you go.